How you all? Jimmy here. Today is 28th of February. Today it's the last day of this month. Bitcoin nuked. It dumped along with all other altcoins. The majority of them are suffering. So what's next? I've been sharing this specific chart for a long time. When things are getting complicated, I try to simplify things for myself because I believe when simplifying things, it will be way easier to make better decisions. Uh, I want you to notice what's so different here compared to all these other rectangles. I will tell you what's different. This is the first time we had to break down. So this is a breakout to the downside. Never we had a breakdown to the downside in this rectangle or this one or this one or even this one for that matter. I assumed that from a rectangle context, and this is what I shared a while ago, January, that my breakout target was 120k, and I believed we would go to or could go to 120k as long as, especially as long as Bitcoin is trading above the mid level. Below the mid level, I also lost some of my confidence, as in it will go to the breakout target because the mid level was a very obvious level and a strong level to reclaim. And my breakout target was 77k, and these levels were derived from TA, classical TA, how you derive a target from a rectangle perspective and based on Fibonacci levels. What we also can see here is how far the price is trading below the 21 EMA. It happened here a few times, especially here. This was like a 12% drop. This was basically like a 20% drop below the 21 EMA. We had here these major drops as well. This is again the first major drop below the 21 EMA. So this is a very strong breakdown price action, obviously. We also have a CME gap. I must say that I'm not that type of trader that really puts a lot of weight on gaps. I even don't know the volume that's now going on in the Bitcoin CME futures. I could easily check that, but people are using this, so I believe in a self-fulfilling prophecy, so I cannot fully ignore this. We can see that Bitcoin almost filled that gap, let's say for 80%. That's interesting, but I'm not giving this too much weight. However, it does align pretty much with my 77k target. If we cannot hold that 77 and we go even down further, this is the level I am setting my alerts, and that's actually for a few good reasons. This was the range high of Bitcoin when it was ranging here from February all the way to October. We could tap a little bit into that range and then might make a reversal to test people's confidence and conviction in Bitcoin. But if we're gonna see a few candles, like a daily candles below that level, that would tell me that Bitcoin wants to re-enter into this range again, and that is very, very negative for Bitcoin and altcoins in general. So that's the in my opinion, like the worst case scenario that could lead to a even more worse scenario. Also from a EMA or an MA, like moving averages perspective, look, these two here are the what? These two here are the 200 EMA and the 200 MA. Look how easily it pierced through these MAs as if it was butter. So the selling pressure is it cannot be ignored, obviously. And again, here again, this level here, this is like really like a must hold level. 77k is my breakdown target. We could nuke even below this level, but if we gonna trade for a while below the 70k, that's not a good thing, because that would make me believe that Bitcoin wants to range here into this level. This can take another weeks, months probably. Ethereum here is oh, by the way, when it comes to Bitcoin, also one thing I wanted to share is you see the RSI dipping below the 30 level here. Look, the last time that happened was here in August. The last time it happened before that was in July, and then June. Don't think, okay, the RSI is so low, below the 30 level, it's now at 21, so let's go long. It doesn't work like that. You want to see strength kicking in. That's a pure structure thing, right? You want to see a bullish structure also in the RSI before you want to open a long position or a new trade position. It could be a bullish divergence. It could be the RSI crossing the 30 level. But just buying now because it's so low, that doesn't make sense, because it can go even lower, because the real magic, the negative and the positive magic, happens when it's in the oversold or overbought territorium area, right? Like here and here, here and here. It can stay here like way longer in this oversold area. So don't think, okay, the RSI is so low, so I'm gonna buy. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, Ethereum. Let's go a little bit back in time. What do we see here? A macro major ascending wedge, right? A triangle. And then it broke out to the upside. And look how beautiful. This is basically like a textbook breakout. Very beautiful price action. Did not really fully, met the breakout target, but it came really far. It topped here around 40k of $4,000. It ranged here. It ranged here. Here was like also like a range bound environment. We got a hard rejection, but look where we are right now. We are here. This is a multi-year support level. If Ethereum closes below $2,100, 2.1k, and it re-enters like, let's say, like this zone, and creating maybe like a range here, I mean, there's no reason for Ethereum to not go all the way down to $1,500. For now, to make this assessment, it's very possible, but for me to believe it could go to $1,500, I want to see like a bearish retest here, like going down, let's say like this, down, bearish retest, and then probably we're gonna see more selling pressure on Ethereum. Unfortunately, then we have here Ethereum against Bitcoin. Look, this engulfing candle doesn't look good at all. Let's see how Bitcoin looks on the monthly chart. This candle is very bearish. Look how easily it engulfed the candle of January and December. This is not, a demonstration of strength, but this is a test for everyone who is convinced in Bitcoin. So what will happen now? I really don't know. I just play this level to level. This could be an area for a bounce, as it almost filled this gap. But I don't really see like strong reversal signals. You do see like a bullish divergence here, but for me to to, I was already stopped out this week, but for me to now enter like a new long position, at least I want to see the RSI curling up, maybe even, you know, crossing at least the 30 level, and ideally, you know, crossing this 38 level here, making that, you know, local higher high. But just now buying because RSI is so low and it's so oversold, that's not a really, you know, reason for me. If I'm going to trade this, I would have this level here, 84k at least, as my first TP. But for now, let's see what how things will evolve. I think we already absorbed the majority of the pain. There is maybe even more pain, as I said, and that's when Bitcoin goes here around 73k, a close below the 73, 72k. That's where the real pain will happen. Let's see what will happen first. I'm gonna play this level to level. No rush. I took this year only 4 trades. Very happy with that. I wish the market presented me more opportunities, but hey, you know, time is limited, money is limited, and it's a fallacy that the market always gives you an opportunity. There's always an opportunity for someone. I do not short the market. I focus mainly on the 4-hour, the 12-hour, the 1-day chart. I'm not interested in the 5-minute or the 1-minute chart. That's not my edge. So I'm just gonna sit this out, wait. If I see an opportunity, I capitalize on that. Until then, my brothers and sisters, until then, see you guys the next time. Like this video, support me. I'm doing this because out of goodwill, just for you guys, so you can learn, and happy to take you guys with me in my journey. Happy good weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe.